And Fox 26 is your Gulf Coast Weather Authority.
It's like we are nice and quiet right now, but that might not be the case in a little bit.
The calm before maybe the first tropical storm.
Yes.
I don't think it's going to hit us directly, but we are going to get some impacts from it. But for now, it is all about the heat. Look at those temperatures from this afternoon. Middle 90s across Houston. We didn't get any rain, so it was just a lot of heat, a lot of humidity, and not really anything to give us relief. So we're going to have one more day of this before this overall pattern starts to shift and change once again. But at least it's quiet tonight. Still super steamy out there across Houston. Not far from 90 degrees at this time of the night. That heat index still in the 90s, and a light breeze coming in out of the south. It is the weekend now. Let's celebrate. Let's talk about some fun things you can do this weekend. Of course, the Astros in action once again. First pitch tomorrow afternoon, 3:10. Look at the temps. Walking up to the ballpark, middle 90s. The feels like temp near 100. Get ready to sweat. There's not going to be much rain around. Those rain chances only around 10%. Still 94 degrees by 5 p.m., 90 by 7 p.m. Maybe you are going to be heading to the beach. Maybe you're going to the park. Maybe you're doing some work around the house. It looks like it's going to be a lot of heat for just about everyone. Not a ton of rain expected for tomorrow. Notice, though, for Father's Day on Sunday, those rain chances really starting to go up a bit, 40%. But the bullseye for that heaviest rain likely going to be Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. It's not going to be from a cold front, but it's going to be from what will be coming at us from the south, from the tropics. Of course, it is officially hurricane season, and we've not had to deal with much of anything from the tropics just yet, but this could be our first big problem. A 50% chance in the southern Gulf of Mexico now that we could have a broad area of low pressure developing that could spin up, get a little stronger, and actually turn into our first tropical depression or tropical storm of the season. It's fairly disorganized right now, but that 50% chance means that the atmospheric conditions will likely become a little bit more favorable for this to develop. There's tons of warm water in the southern Gulf, middle to upper 80s for those water temps, so that will provide the fuel for what could be our first tropical system of the season. So here's what you need to know. Broad area of low pressure could develop in the southern Gulf this weekend. There's a medium chance for a tropical depression or tropical storm to form. What will it mean for us? I think the storm stays south of us if it develops. However, tropical moisture will be surging northward, and heavy rain will likely be pushing into the area for much of next week. And also, the beach will not be the place to be because the high rip current risk will return. It's going to be windy. The water will be choppy. So get your beach time in tomorrow before things start to go downhill. Our futurecast, our GFS model showing that moisture pushing in as we go through early next week. I think through Sunday morning, not much rain. Sunday evening, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, the system likely getting stronger in the southern Gulf, but we are getting those rain bands coming in for much of next week. That's going to impact quite a few outdoor events. It may impact flights, so just make sure that you're ready. Here's the latest model run as far as our forecast rain. Notice Houston between tonight and Thursday, between 2 to 5 inches of rain, maybe 5 to almost 10 inches of rain showing up down around the coast. So hopefully this doesn't pan out, but this just gives you an idea of just how much rain we could be dealing with as we go through next week. So that heavy rain threat definitely going up. At least the first half of the weekend should be hot, but mainly dry, but rain definitely increasing for next week. Hopefully it won't be anything like what we've been seeing in Florida, over 20 inches for some of those folks as we've gone through the last 3 or 4 days, but definitely our flood threat will be a little higher next week.